Hello Internet, and welcome back to AnAuthorPlays, and take a look, we've struck oil, ha ha ha. So I went ahead and made myself what's called a seismic sensor, and as you can see, it detects when oil is directly underneath it. So, I was just kind of walking around over on the overworld, I guess you could say, right-clicking like a madman, and I found all of this down here. So, what we're going to go ahead and do today is I'm going to go ahead and start pumping up oil for us because we need oil in order to make plastic. Plastic is going to be necessary for us to progress through Pneumaticraft. Not surprising, right? So, what I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to make our way up to the surface, and the first thing that I want to show you guys is the pressure chamber because I got that finally cooperating. Turns out, and I'm sure some of you were already yelling at me about it already, but turns out I was a dummy. When it came to this pressure chamber. And as you can see, it's not far from our base at all. See? How cool is that? But anyways, so pressure chamber. Kablam. Da-da-da. The air compressor needed to be plugged into the back, not the side. Who would have thought? I didn't, because I didn't notice that there was a little port back there. Anyways, what I've also done is I've gone ahead and attached a hopper here onto this interface and a chest over here. Now this interface over here is set to input, and obviously this one to export. And what happens if I just drop an iron ingot in here, it gets put into there, and ooh, fancy window. So we can see the iron ingot just kind of gets dumped in there, and turned into compressed iron. So just to show you that process one last time, go ahead and stick that in there, and we'll just wait for this number to tick up, and wait for it. Kabam it! Nice. So I've got this maintained at a constant pressure. Right now it's not really burning or doing anything. Let's sleep before any friendlies decide they want to show up. But anyways, what I have done is I built the pressure up to 3. Excuse me, 3 bar. Because it is necessary for the machine to have up to 2 in order to make the compressed iron. And then from there I have this little redstone signal hooked up to a safety tube, and when the pressure goes above 3, it shoots out steam, or air, I guess I should say. And, you know, there you go. You have prevented the machine from exploding. Congrats. So with that said, I'm just going to go ahead and store all the stuff that I dug up in the process of finding all of this oil. And the next question that I'm going to have to ask myself is, how am I going to get all of that iron, or rather oil, not iron, I have iron, all of that oil, rather, up to the surface? And I admit, I haven't quite figured that out. I'm thinking that I'm going to do thermal expansion tanks, portable tanks. So let's do portable tank, where are you? There you are, portable tank. So copper and Invar, and the Invar is made using nickel or ferrous. Okay, so we can probably get up to the hardened, if not the reinforced. Not going to be able to do reinforced. But we can absolutely get up to the hardened, which means I'll be able to carry 32 buckets back up. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So I know I'm currently suffering from heat stroke. This is just my life. So we'll go ahead and... what happened to the sand? Oh, there's the sand. So we'll put this sand in here, and we'll trade out water bottles. Let's go ahead and have a drink out here. There we go. Get that situated. Warm in there. And go ahead and fill this back up. Top off my thirst, and we'll go ahead and fill these guys back up. Once I have a cow farm going, the plan is obviously to make what's called a camelback. I'm not quite sure why you are busted, but I don't much appreciate it, so let's keep things as they are, farm. Anyways, so we're making glass, and we need to make more agua. Okay, so this glass is done, copper's out here. Let's make our way. Grab one of you guys. And portable tank. Now we just need to make some iron, which I'm actually kind of low on, or Invar, rather. And I'm kind of low on iron, actually. I might have to do some dedicated digging. I think I saw some iron down here that I could dig up. and process for my machine. Let's see if we can find that again. But anyways, the idea is to basically bring all of this up. I know that Pneumaticraft has a pump mechanism or system, whatever you want to refer to it as, available to itself, but it would require a lot more iron than me just making my own, manual hauling system. Plus, I'm not in a huge need for iron at this exact moment. So, again, not really going to concern myself with that. Now, I thought I saw some... it's right here in front of my face. There we go. Nice. So let's go ahead and make our way back up there. And we'll take this magnesium while we're down here. Come on, get up there. There we go. Jesus. Thank you. Thank you for cooperating me. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves some Invar. And then we'll go ahead and start schlepping that oil up here. So we will go ahead and be right back once I've got a hardened tank full of oil. Okay, and we're back. So we got ourselves, a 32 bucket tank full of oil. And the next thing that we need to do is go ahead and make ourselves some refineries. Now, from what I understand, it's the LPG. Yeah, the LPG is used in a thermo-pneumatic processing plant. Say that 3 times fast. To produce plastic. And it is that petroleum gas that we're interested in. So we can just get away with 2 refineries, with diesel being made in the bottom refinery and LPG in the top. This is expensive in terms of compressed iron. The diamonds I'm not too worried about because I would just need 4 of them. But we're kind of low on the compressed iron because of all the iron that has been necessary to make all of this stuff, and the fact that, I just haven't really dug up a whole lot of iron. So, with that being said, we're going to have to go ahead and I guess we might have to do some digging. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we can get done for this, and I think the answer is no. Now, the refinery mentions heat, and I admit I'm not entirely sure where the heat is supposed to come from. I don't know if the refineries take fuel, rather than just talking about it, why don't we go ahead and, oh jeez, I keep stepping all over my poor plants. There we go. So why don't we go ahead and make 1, just to see what it looks like. And then from there, we'll be able to figure out what we need to do. So if there is a slot for fuel, then we can just stack them in and away we go. A couple of glass. If they don't, then we're going to have to see what Pneumaticraft offers in the way of heat sources. So there we go. Got ourselves this refinery right here. And it seems to, by adding blocks that generate heat around this machine. Oh, so we could put lava next to these things. Okay. Refineries need to be stacked on top of each other, ranging from 2 to 4 refineries. Okay. That seems pretty straightforward, then. I would need to get a little bit more lava, so I'll have to see if I can find some more, because I think I've drained out the area near us. We can go double check just to make sure, but I may need to find some more lava. So let's see. Let's go ahead and grab our little tank right here. And I still have the bucket, so that's good. So let's go ahead and make our way over here. So this is the little hell on earth area that I was talking about. You'll see over here there's going to be obsidian, there's going to be soul sand, there's a little bit of netherrack, so on and so forth. And if I have had this on camera already, then I do apologize. Looks like there's just maybe 1 or 2 buckets of lava left over here. Let's see. So we'll take that out. We'll take a swig of water. Yeah, it looks like this is starting to effectively evaporate. I do see some iron over there too. I'm gonna want to dig that up here in just a moment. Let's see. No, looks like that does it for all of the resources here, which is a little unfortunate. I guess not really resources, but the iron. Oh god, iron. Lava. Get it right, brain. Jeez. We can do this. We're smart, I swear. Anyways, so yeah, that seems to be all there is left in terms of the lava. So we're going to have to see if we can find a little bit more lava for us to utilize in our... Oh, osmium. I know that this is useful later for mechanism. So we're going to have to see if we can figure that out a little bit more here in the future. But for now, this is all we got going for us, is this, this singular source of lava that we just pulled up. I'm just going to... doing a quick once-over so I can finish pulling all this iron from over here. There we go. Because we're going to need a little bit more iron for tubes and so forth, I'm sure. So let's see. Let's check our map. Have we found any other lava sources? We have. There's this lava source over there. So let's make our way over there. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is... Oh, you know what? Actually, an even better idea. Let's go ahead... Oop. Let's go ahead and upgrade this tank to a hardened one as well, as I made enough extra invar to do that. We'll also get the iron processed, because we're going to need more compressed iron and all that jazz, so yays. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the tank, get this iron worked, and go grab that lava. And we'll be right back. Hey guys, and we're back. Oh jeez, I am being sucked around. Okay, Jesus. Okay, I guess I'm just stuck here now. So, had a pretty big storm blow by, it would seem. Jeez. Okay. No, please don't take me. I don't want to go. You can't make me. Oh, God. This is a big one. This is a big one. Jeez. Look at all that stuff get sucked up. Oh, no. No, no, thank you. Don't want it. Don't need it. Don't want it. Oh, my gosh. Just right on top of my base. As soon as I got back from getting all this lava. Jesus. I mean, that looks really cool, don't get me wrong. Oh, it's still pulling me in. Can I fight it? Somewhat. Let's try to get inside and wait this out. Come on. There. Okay. So, that's on my list of things to do. We don't need to have that out here right now. That's on my list of things to do, is to make our base fully underground once we have ourselves a little bit more established. Because this ain't going well out there. Let's see, we'll put all this in here, put the obsidian in there. I think the storm has passed. Yeah, we're looking okay. Still have a little bit of heat stroke from gathering all that lava, but not much we can do about that. Well, it doesn't look like any of our tech stuff was hurt, just all of our plant matter, which is unfortunate, considering we just lost all that dirt. I just replanted this earlier today too. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to move underground at some point, I think. Because this is starting to become a little frustrating. Okay, so we got that iron processed, which is a good thing. So we're probably going to be making ourselves a little bit more compressed iron here in a bit. Let's see. Probably need to put some more fuel in you, because I'm guessing that your pressure has... not too bad, actually. Okay. So we may just throw some of the iron in there immediately and go from there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this set up in a safe manner. Let's go ahead and we'll grab a couple stacks. Oop, a couple stacks of cobble. There we go. Now, the question is, how do we pump out of the refinery? So we should probably consider that before we go ahead and set this up, because we're going to be placing lava and, well, you know, lava. So let's see. Sentry turrets, gas lift, cannon barrel, turbine blade, stone base, pressure gauge. What to do? Alright, tell you what, why don't I go ahead and figure out these logistics and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So I think I have a plan for what we're going to do when it comes to Pneumaticraft and the progression therein. So, I think the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to try and get some fluid transport pipes. And this, or not the pipes, some transfer nodes, liquid transfer nodes from extra utilities. Looks like that will have the resources, although it kills me to use a little bit more iron. Looks like that we're going to have the resources in order to make this. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now the next thing, 2, 4, 5, there we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's the buckets. We also need to make the pipes, which is going to require some smooth stone, 1, 2, 3. Some glass, 1, 2. And a bit of redstone. So we go in here, here. Do that. Oops, didn't think that one through. Okay, there we go. Transfer pipes. And then the node itself. Gonna go ahead and make 2 of them, 1 for each refinery. And then from there, what I'm going to do is... Let's see. I have this. I have... I'm gonna have to dig for more iron, but it can't really be helped. Okay, so I'm gonna need a little bit more Invar, because I'm gonna make 2 more hardened tanks. And these tanks are going to store our PFG and our diesel. So that way we can easily transport these around. There we go. So make those. I also need to make a second refinery, so let's go ahead and do that. Gonna need to grab our compressed iron. Man, I really need a quarry system of some variety. I wonder if I can quarry using Buildcraft yet. I'll have to look into that in the downtime for this episode. So for the refinery, it was this along with this, and I think 2 glass, was it? Yes, it was. Okay, I'm gonna have to smelt down some more glass. So we'll do that once I'm not working in here. So we have 2 refineries now. We've got 2 portable tanks. We're making Invar. What else do we need? What else do we need? What else do we need? Need. I don't think we need anything else. I'm gonna eat a potato though, because I've been eating a lot of baked potatoes, and a regular potato is different. Because shut up, of course it is. Alrighty, so with that said, let's go ahead and get the area built up that we're going to put... Oh, I got turned around there. Put our refineries. I think the answer is going to be right here. So let's go ahead and we're going to do... Let's do 1 stack, 2 stack. There we go. And then these are going to need redstone signals. So we'll do some levers right there. That's not where I want you to go. We'll do lava in there. And I'm guessing that we can also put lava there as well. And then we should be able to extract out like this. And I need a stick. So that way those don't connect. Let's see. Stick. Oh, I'm gonna need to make 1 more too. Dang it. How to... Let's see. It's not a real good way to do this, is there? Let's see. Okay, tell you what. We'll leave the diesel inside this refinery. And we'll pull out... Let's see. How do we want to do this? So we definitely need you. Where do we want to put you? I guess we could go down here. Do one of these numbers. The benefits of... The joys, I should say, of early Minecraft. So we'll put this here. And now you're starting to fill. Okay. So you will fill with oil. And then I'm going to place this right here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And and that starts making diesel. And diesel. Oh, the LPG is then being transferred into here. Okay, I got it. Oh, okay. So, is there a way to blacklist certain fluids? Let's see. So we're getting LPG up here. So, you know what? Let's not worry about that. Let's just go ahead and hook up our remaining pipes to put into there. And that'll give us LPG. So you are draining into there. Right? Wait, why did these turn into obsidian? Come again? Why are these obsidian? Do these make water? Okay, I must have missed something here. Let's see. So if we do... I'm not too worried about losing lava here, so... We'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll keep an eye on you this time. Oh, and I've got heat stroke. Yeah. It immediately converts into obsidian. That is so weird. Why does it convert into obsidian? Huh. Okay, well, we're going to have to figure out a different source of heat then, because although the obsidian is appreciated, it's not something that I really want to utilize right now. But at least we know that this setup works. We just need a different heat source. So we definitely have that going for us. Which means that we can start working on a thermo something or another in order to... words, jeez. In order to make plastic, there we go. Gosh. So if we go in here, thermopneumatic processing plant. Is used to process liquids into other liquids. LPG and coal together in this machine can produce liquid plastic. It can also be used in fuel cracking. Heavy fuels can be cracked into lighter ones. This means diesel can be turned into kerosene, kerosene into gas, and gas into LPG. Okay. So, in that case, do I want to siphon off the diesel? No, the diesel's converted into LPG, so that's not really a big deal. The big deal here is the more compressed iron that's going on, though. That is a big deal, because I don't think I have any more left. Now, the Invar... Let's see. Invar I have over here. Let's see. So let's convert this. Actually, you know what? We can just leave this as it is for now. There we go. We'll do that. So I don't know how many millibuckets of liquid plastic will make one sheet of plastic for us. So I'm not going to worry about that too much at this moment. I'm just going to go ahead and get everything stored up for us. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more digging because we need a significant more amount of iron. And there's really no way for me to get that right now. Well, actually, you know what? Let's see. Quarry. So the Buildcraft quarry requires diamond, gold, iron, and redstone. Diamond is going to be tough. That's 811 diamond. It's going to be worth it, though. Let's see. Metal press. Can cast it. Okay. Okay, well, as long as these are craftable, we should be okay. Now, the iron gear... Looks like we can also cast that. So I can probably make a stone gear for us and make a cast out of that. Yes, I hear you. Go away. Nobody likes you. There. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to do some digging either way, because I'm going to need to get more diamonds in order for us to make this quarry. So let's go ahead and be right back. I'm going to do some digging around, and we'll go ahead and get ourselves situated on the ore front, at least, you know, for the short term. Alright, and we're back. So I wasn't able to find any more diamonds down there. But what I did find was a fair amount of iron, so I'm actually processing that right now, as you can see right here. I I haven't figured out what else I could possibly be using for this at the moment, so I think I'm going to hold off for the time being and see if we can get a quarry set up, because the sooner we have a quarry situated for us when it comes to basically generating power and getting resources for us, the sooner we'll be able to have the materials necessary to progress as we see fit. So I think that for now, we're going to have to hold off on Pneumaticraft until we have a decent amount of resources built up. So with that being said, what we're going to go ahead and do is actually end this episode here, because I have been recording for about an hour now. And I know a lot of this is going to get cut out because it's just me sitting here, you know, digging and so forth. But I do want to keep this progressing and moving forward. So we got the refineries built. We got ourselves the pressure gauge figured out. And, you know, we're starting to make LPG. We just need to figure out what sort of heat source we can utilize here. So I'm going to figure all that stuff out in the interim. And, you know, we'll take it next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you did, make sure you do that YouTube trifecta. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next chapter. Bye. So, with that said, something else that I forgot was that I got enough Certus quartz, I believe, for us to make a grindstone. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done for us too. So we need 3 AU. We're also going to need some of our smooth stone. There we go. Inventory tweaks is not really cooperating with me, but that's neither here nor there.